And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge.
Are these boxes here big enough, Lum?
Yeah, them'll be all right, Abner.
Well.
Put 'em right there close to the door so's everybody see 'em when they come in the store here.
Yeah. Well, now exactly what are these boxes for, Lum? You ain't told me yet.
Well, they're for defense, Abner.
Huh?
It's an idea I picked up on my trip to Fort Smith. You see, 2 different stores up there had boxes set out where folks could put their old toothpaste and shaving cream tubes and old newspapers and hot water bottles and all such as that.
Well, what's the store want with all them old things? They'll never be able to sell their customers old stuff like that, Lum.
They don't want to sell 'em, Abner. They give it to the government to be used over and over again making defense stuff.
They do, huh?
Why, sure. Them toothpaste tubes and shaving cream tubes is practical pure tin, one feller told me.
Well.
And tin's awful valuable to the government right now.
Oh, yeah, I reckon it is, sure. And they want hot water bottles, too, huh?
Well, anything that's made out of rubber. Old inner tubes, rubber bathing shoes, garden hose, and such as that. Government needs all the rubber it can get.
Yeah, well, we just going to have everybody in Pine Ridge bring all their old stuff over here and put it in these boxes. Is that the idea?
Yes, sir. I'll make some signs and put 'em on there so folks will know where they're for.
Yeah.
I'll put on there in big letters, victory boxes. That's what we'll call 'em, victory boxes.
Well, good for us.
We'll get them boxes full before you can say... For goodness sakes, look at Cedric out there.
Huh?
Look how he's trying to walk like Diogenes now.
Oh, yeah.
Got that funny little limp in his walk. Swings his lantern the same way Diogenes does.
Yeah, he's telling me he's trying to grow himself a beard just 'cause Diogenes has got one.
Oh, for goodness sake. And look there, he's wearing the same kind of a big black bow tie.
Oh, yeah. He thinks he's going to win that $10,000 honesty prize that away. Swan, that boy gets more curious ideas.
Find out, here he comes.
Yeah, look at him.
Well, howdy, Cedric. Come on in.
Wonderful world.
Yeah, wonderful world, Cedric.
Did you get to Fort Smith with them pamphlets all right, Mr. Lum?
Oh, yeah, I made it all right, Cedric.
Me and Mr. Dodgeney sure had to drive awful fast to catch you at the county seat and give you the right package before you got on the train.
Well, it's a good thing you did catch him, Cedric. That'd sure been a good one on Lum. Carrying a package of sausage clean to Fort Smith.
Goodern, it'd have been a disgrace, that's what. More than likely, it'd have lost me my job as circulating manager with Dodgeney.
Yeah.
How'd he find out I'd taken the wrong package?
Why, me and Mousy told him. And I dogged did he get excited. Started racing around here like a crazy feller.
Did, huh?
Oh, my,
That's
yeah.
the way he acted all the way to the county seat, too. Made me drive my car so fast I thought we was going to get wrecked. Boy.
Well, he sure takes a heap of interest in his work, I'll say that for him. What, was he mad at you, Lum, for running off without the pamphlet?
I don't know. He seemed so glad he caught me in time that he never said nothing else.
Never, huh?
I reckon he was sort of put out about it.
Oh, I imagine he was, too, the way he acted.
I ain't saw him since I got back. I stopped by the store here when I got in last night, but he weren't in his workshop.
No, he was over at our place. He come over there for supper last night.
He did.
Oh, yeah, me and him had quite a long talk there together.
So what's these here boxes for?
Huh? Oh, them's our victory boxes, Cedric. Supposed to put all your old toothpaste tubes and old newspapers and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, we're collecting that for the government for defense, Cedric.
Wished I could collect some stuff.
Well, wait a minute. That gives me an idea, Cedric. Mousie's out there just cleaning up the deliver truck. Why don't you and him get in the truck and go around and do some collecting?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then Mousy can deliver the groceries later on.
Well, what do you want us to collect, though?
Well, why don't you concentrate on hot water bottles this trip? Get 'em all you can.
Hot water bottles?
Yeah, like you keep your feet warm in bed with.
Oh, well, bed warmers, we call them.
Well, some people calls them that.
Yeah, get a lot of them, Cedric. The government needs all you can get.
I know exactly where to go. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Well, it'll take you longer than that, but get all you can now.
Yes, Mom. Wonderful world.
Wonderful world, Cedric.
Hey, now, that's the kind of workers this country needs right now.
Oh, that Cedric, he'll go, yeah.
Hope he finds some.
Oh, he will. He'll get it.
What was that you were saying about having a long talk with Diogenes over at your place?
Well, after supper, Elizabeth and little Pearl went over to Sister Simpson's to study up something about first aid for the Red Cross. They're having sort of a class of some kind over there. And so me and Diogenes sat there and talked for quite a spell last night.
Talked about what? What did he say?
Oh, I don't recollect all of it. We just sort of vested there. To be honest, Lum, I'll tell you this. He's one feller I can't follow much of the time. He gets to talking there, and I jump the track somewhere or other. I can't keep up with what he's saying. Use so many of them big words, you know.
He does use some uncommon big words.
Oh, I never heard the like of 'em in my life. He did say, though, that he thought you was doing good work as a circulating manager, Lum.
He did, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good for me.
Said he hoped you'd be able to find the right feller to give them pamphlets to in Fort Smith.
Oh, I found him all right.
You did, huh?
I'll tell you this, though. I never would have picked him out if it hadn't been wearing that little yellow ribbon in his coat lapel.
You wouldn't.
No, he's just sort of opposite-looking feller than I expected to see.
Well,
Didn't look nothing at all like Diogenes.
well, natural, Lum. Ain't no reason for him to look like him.
I mean, he looked like a different sort of a feller than Diogenes does.
Oh.
First glance, he looked sort of like an unfriendly feller.
Well,
Fact is, he never talked much. Just give the secret password and taken the pamphlets and said he'd see me later.
see you later. Is he coming to Pine Ridge?
Must be. Or maybe I'm going to be sent to Fort Smith again. I don't know. I think the whole truth was that he's in a big hurry.
He was, huh?
Maybe he had to catch a train or something.
Yeah, more likely.
But I knowed he was really a good man, otherwise he wouldn't be spending his time spreading the message of honesty and generosity for Diogenes.
Oh, no, that shows right there what kind of feller he is.
Yeah. Shows you can't never tell about folks, neither. Can't tell how fat a rooster is by looking at him in the face.
No, you never can. A rooster.
Yeah. What else did Diogenes say?
Well, was that fella carrying a rooster around with him in Fort Smith?
Of course not.
Well, where did it come from, then?
Where'd what come from?
That rooster you was looking in the face.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Abner.
Was he lost, just run around by himself? That's awful dangerous in a big city like that for a rooster to be walking down the street by himself.
Abner, there wasn't no rooster there, even.
Well, how could you look at it if it weren't there?
All I said was you couldn't tell how fat a rooster is by looking at him in the face.
Oh, well, of course not. Natural, you can't do that. Have to look at his legs and feel his back and lift him sort of.
I know all that, Abner. That was just a old Eddard saying of mine. Now forget it.
Hmm.
What else did Diogenes say to you?
Why, Diogenes. Oh, yeah. You know, Lum, he's a culer sort of feller, you know it?
What do you mean, culiar?
Well, I just asking him. I doggos, wait a minute, I know the best way to do that.
Best way to do what?
Why, just get some scales and weigh him, and you can tell how fat a rooster is.
One to goodness, Abner. You
Funny
get
you
something
never
on
thought of
your
that yourself, you know?
mind. Yeah, I'm just stupid, that's why I reckon.
Well,
Now that we got that settled, what do you mean that Diogenes is culiar?
well, we just sitting there in front of the fireplace and sort of rocking, and just to be polite, I asked him where he come from and all, you know, and he said he come from everywhere.
From everywhere?
Yeah, from the dew of the green fields yonder, and from the smoke of the factories in the cities, and, he named off a bunch of other silly places there.
Well, them's are symbolical things, Abner. You wouldn't understand them.
Do you understand them?
What else did he say?
Well, I asked him where he's born, and he said it weren't important where a feller's born. It's what he's doing for the future was the only thing that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
And he went into some more of them big words, and I couldn't follow him. I'll say one thing for him, old Lum. He sure got a heap of book learning, you know it?
Oh, yeah. He's an educated feller, you can tell.
Oh, my, yes.
More than likely went clean through the high school and college both.
Wouldn't doubt it a bit. And he's traveled around a lot, too. Been to foreign countries, even.
He has.
Oh, yeah. I didn't catch all of it, but he brung up about living in Austria someplace, and in Germany, and, I don't know how many other places.
Well, I do know. He sure gets himself around awful.
Oh, he has traveled, that feller.
Yeah, doing all that traveling's more than likely where he picked up some of that learning he's got.
Yeah.
Did he say what business he's in whenever he lived in them fern places?
No, but I reckon he's in the pamphlet business then, too, 'cause he mentioned something about working in a printing shop as a boy and doing engraving work or something like that. And then he started
Wonderful, old
Oh.
feller.
Don't sneak up that way,
Randy.
Cedric. You scare a feller half to death.
You ain't back already, are you, Cedric?
Yes, Mom. Got a big load of them, too.
Well,
Where do you want us to put them? In them victory boxes?
yeah, just bring 'em on in. How many did you get, Cedric?
Got a whole truckload.
Huh?
Just look out there and see them.
Well, good for you. Wait a minute. What you got in that truck, Cedric? That looks like a load of rocks.
Yes, Mom. That's what it is.
Well, we never told you to get rocks. We said hot water bottles.
Yes, Mom, I know, but that's what we always use at home. Just heat up them rocks and stick 'em in bed, and they'll work just as good as a hot water bottle. Wonderful world.